What's going on, Internet? It is your boy Eric Banholz back again with another awesome episode from Beardbrand. And I got to get something off my chest. I am a beard hypocrite. Okay, for those who don't know, I've been writing about beards for a long time. In fact, what I want to be referring to is an article I wrote back in August of 2011 for the Business Insider. The article was about encouraging men to feel confident in growing their beards out in a corporate environment. Back in 2011, I think if you were working back then, you know that no guys had facial hair back then. It was totally shaven. And there was a lot of pressure in the offices. If you wanted to grow your beard out, they'd call you any kind of name out there. So in my article, I tried to make arguments in the favor of why growing a beard. And this particular paragraph that I'm looking back on has actually kind of gotten to me as I've aged and as I've learned more about the journey. I'm going to read it to you guys here real quick. But what about the corporate leaders that currently leave their face womanly smooth with no pretense that hair should grow on faces? And that should change. They model themselves after political stooges, the snakes of the courtrooms, and the used car salesmen. The clean-shaven look is no look for an honest, hardworking American man. It is the look of a crook, a sleazebag, or a boy. So those are really some fighting words. And I've got a lesson because I don't think here in 2017 I would say those things. See, there's a lot of popularity in associating the beard with masculinity and almost like a hyper masculinity. And I myself use those very same tactics in my writing. And that is where I'm a beard hypocrite, because I tell you guys, don't use hyper masculinity, don't be pressuring people into growing a beard. Meanwhile, that was the exact same tactic that I took in 2011. So what I want to say here is I've changed. I've changed my outlook in my life. I've changed my outlook on beards versus no beards. And I think a guy is not a crook if he decides to shave his beard off. He's not, feminine or womanly or whatever kind of derogatory term that I came up with to define that person. A guy is a guy, and his beard or his lack of beard doesn't define that person. Now, he can love growing a beard out as much as he can love the process of shaving or that routine of shaving. So I think we need to, as a community, hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes and not do the things that I did where I try to throw certain people under the bus to lift up myself for what I'm doing. And this thought process really didn't click with me until I did a article for Dove's Men Care. They connected me with this author, Allan Peterkin. Now, Allan is the author of 1,000 Beards and 1,000 Mustaches. And it was my phone call with him where I kind of talked about, in a derogatory way, like guys who didn't grow their beards, they're women or whatever the pun was of the time. And he's like, no, man, it's like about celebrating the guy's right to grow a beard as well as his right to shave. And it's like at that very moment, from Allan, I got it. And Allan, I really appreciate like that comment and holding her ground and being strong and supporting men, really, right? And empowering men and allowing men to become the guys that they want to be. And let's be real here. Some of you guys grow a beard out and some of you guys shave it in the summer and grow it in the winter. That's cool. It's not like your masculinity goes like, oh, I'm super masculine in the winter, and then all of a sudden in the summer I'm now like a girly girl, and then I'm a man's man in the winter. No, you're the same dude across the board, and you use your style and you use your beard in a different way. And everyone out there watching this video, you guys grow your beards for different reasons. Some guys want to grow a beard because it makes them look better, because they're more attractive. Some guys want to do it because they're lazy. They don't care. They just want to grow a beard. Some guys love the journey. They love the path, the patience that it develops. They love standing out in the crowd by having a really big, huge beard. And they love almost like that that hyper masculinity that comes associated with it. And that's okay. Like, there is no one right way to have a beard or not have a beard. There's no one right way to grow a beard or take care of a beard. There's different guys out there with different reasons, and we need to celebrate and embrace that rather than try to break down people who are different than us. So this is my coming clean. I'm a hypocrite. I'm a changed guy. I'm working to become a better guy, and hopefully you guys can see, again, the mistakes that I've made and see how having a warm and welcoming community of people of all different likes is going to be more powerful than one that is derogatory to people who choose to be different. As always, thanks for the watch. Thanks for the views, the subscriptions. Cheers. Keep on growing. Now that you've made it to the end of the video, go ahead and treat yourself to some fine Beardbrand products over on our shop. If you're not already a subscriber, be sure to do that. And finally, keep on watching some more of our awesome videos.